Welcome. Today we're looking at the top 5 rare United States of America Monticello 5-cent coins, each found in different conditions and carrying different mint marks that greatly affect their value. From early Jefferson nickels with low mintages to special wartime silver issues and scarce era varieties, these coins can become highly collectible whether they're in circulated, uncirculated, or lightly worn condition. Mint marks like D, S, and no mint mark can make a huge difference, and rare dates often surprise collectors with their market demand. Let's get started. First up, the 1980 United States of America Monticello 5-cent coin with the D mint mark is a classic collectible that many people overlook. Even in circulated, used condition with natural color and wear, this coin holds history, charm, and potential value. In today's video, we're going to explore everything about this 1980 D Jefferson nickel in a smooth and detailed script. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which is known for producing billions of coins every year. The D mint mark sits neatly on the reverse side, just beside the Monticello building, marking its identity and place of origin. Collectors love studying circulated coins because they offer clues about how long the coin stayed in use. The 1980 D nickel, when found in a fully circulated condition with its natural brown, gray, or dark tone, tells a long story of pocket use, coin jar storage, and decades of circulation. The obverse of the coin features Thomas Jefferson facing left, with the inscription, "In God We Trust," printed boldly to the left. On the right, we see the word "Liberty," followed by a small 5-pointed star and the year 1980. Depending on circulation, the details on Jefferson's hair and cheek may appear soft or worn down. That level of wear is completely normal for a circulated 1980 D coin and does not take away from its collector appeal. The reverse displays the beautiful Monticello building, Jefferson's longtime home. Even in circulated condition, the steps, columns, and roofline of Monticello can still be seen, though often with reduced sharpness. Collectors notice the D mint mark under the building. Sometimes it is bold and clear. Other times, due to wear, it may look faded. Still, the identity of the coin remains intact. The 1980 D nickel had a massive mintage of over 770 million coins, which means it is not extremely rare, but special examples can still stand out. Even circulated coins can gain attention if they show unique features. One of the most interesting aspects of circulated nickels is the color. Over time, the original nickel-copper alloy reacts with air and oils from human hands. That reaction creates shades of brown, light gray, dark gray, and even soft blue or purple tones. Some collectors prefer shiny uncirculated coins, but others appreciate circulated coins because they look more historical and authentic. Each mark, scratch, or discoloration is part of the coin's personal story. A circulated 1980 D nickel also often shows gentle rim wear. That is where the thin, raised edge around the coin becomes slightly smooth. Heavy circulation can also flatten Jefferson's jawline and reduce the detail in his coat. When inspecting a circulated nickel, collectors also check the steps of the Monticello building. Fully visible steps are rare, but even worn examples can be interesting if the coin retains good contrast and shape. Coins found in pocket change or from old jars may still hold value if they have unusual errors. For example, off-center strikes, double dies, or improper planchet errors can appear even on circulated coins from 1980. The most famous errors from this era include die cracks and weak strikes. These small imperfections often appear near the rim or near the Monticello text. They can add mild collectible appeal. This 1980 D Jefferson nickel is made of a copper-nickel alloy, which makes it durable and capable of lasting decades. That's why circulated coins from the 1980s are still easy to find today. Collectors also appreciate that nickels do not corrode as easily as pennies. Even after 40 or more years, circulated nickels tend to maintain more detail and structural strength. Another reason people collect circulated nickels is affordability. These coins are budget-friendly, making them perfect for new collectors, students, or anyone growing their coin collection slowly. Even though the coin is from 1980, some collectors treat nickels from this period as vintage. Anything over 40 years old starts gaining nostalgic appeal. A circulated 1980 D nickel may not look shiny, but it holds honest wear. Honest wear means the coin circulated naturally rather than being damaged intentionally or cleaned aggressively. Cleaning a nickel can lower its value, so natural color, even if dark or dull, is often preferred. The original, untouched surface tells a story that collectors enjoy reading. Another reason people like these coins is historical context. In 1980, the U.S. went through inflation, economic challenges, and political changes. Everyday coins from that era reflect ordinary life for Americans at the time. Millions of people used these nickels for groceries, fuel, bus fares, and savings jars. Holding one today connects you to that moment in time. The Monticello design has been used for decades, but coins from the 1980s show a particular engraving style that collectors can recognize. Even worn examples display this artistic touch. Some collectors try to assemble year-by-year Jefferson nickel sets. Finding a circulated but well-preserved 1980D helps complete the Denver Mint portion of the collection. 1 cent, 5 cents, 10 cents, small denominations carry big history. The 1980D nickel is no exception. Its journey across millions of hands before reaching you gives it personality. Collectors also enjoy comparing circulated nickels from the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Each mint has its own striking quality and wear characteristics. Even though circulated nickels rarely sell for high prices, they are valuable in educational and collecting value. They help collectors learn grading, design recognition, and minting details. When filming your YouTube video about this coin, highlight the natural color, the wear patterns, and the D mint mark clearly. Viewers love seeing real coins up close. Mentioning the mintage, history, and common errors can also keep your audience engaged. People who watch coin videos often want to learn something new. Show both the obverse and reverse in good lighting so the Monticello building and Jefferson's portrait stand out clearly. Even circulated coins can look beautiful with the right presentation. This coin might be common in numbers, but every example is unique. No two circulated nickels wear exactly the same way. That uniqueness adds charm for collectors. Whether you are teaching beginners or presenting to experienced numismatists, the 1980D Monticello nickel in circulated condition is a great coin to feature. As you close your video, remind viewers that coin collecting doesn't always require rare coins or expensive purchases. Even a humble 1980D nickel can spark curiosity and passion. And that's the complete long, smooth, professional script for your YouTube video on the 1980D Monticello 5 cents coin in circulated color condition. Next up, the 1974 United States of America Monticello 5 cents coin without any mint mark is a beautiful example of classic American coinage. In today's video, we're going to break down its design, history, condition, and collector value in a smooth, long, professional script perfect for your YouTube audience. This 1974 nickel was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which at that time did not use a mint mark on Jefferson nickels. That's why the space where mint marks usually appear is blank, making the coin instantly identifiable. The obverse of this coin features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson facing left. In very fine condition, you can still see clear lines in Jefferson's hair, good facial detail, and strong lettering around the rim. Collectors appreciate very fine condition because it shows the coin has been used, but its major design elements remain crisp. The balance between wear and preservation gives it both historical charm and visual appeal. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," on the left and "Liberty," with the year 1974 on the right remain sharp on a very fine example. The rim is still bold and clean, without heavy flattening. On the reverse, the Monticello building stands proudly in the center. In very fine condition, the dome, columns, and door remain visible, though you may notice slight softness around the steps. One of the key features collectors inspect is the condition of the steps at Monticello. Even in very fine circulated examples, several steps remain partially visible, adding to the coin's appeal. The inscriptions, "Monticello, 5 cents," and "United States of America" are still clear in this grade, though slight wear may soften the edges of the letters. Even though there is no mint mark, the craftsmanship of the Philadelphia Mint for this year is easy to recognize. The fields around the design usually retain good smoothness in very fine condition. The 1974 Jefferson nickel is made from a nickel-copper alloy. This alloy gives the coin strength, durability, and a distinctive silver-gray tone that deepens with age. In very fine condition, the coin shows light wear but retains much of its original luster. Some coins display a gentle shine, while others develop a natural soft gray tone that looks rich and original. Collectors prefer untouched, natural color coins because they tell a true story of age and circulation. Cleaning or polishing is avoided, as it harms the coin's surface and reduces value. The year 1974 was a busy time in American minting. Millions of nickels were produced, but finding well-preserved examples today still takes effort, especially in very fine or better condition. This coin connects viewers to the 1970s, a period marked by cultural change, economic challenges, and iconic American events. Holding a 1974 nickel reflects everyday life from that era. Very fine examples are popular among beginner and intermediate collectors because they offer strong detail without the high cost of uncirculated coins. The Jefferson Nickel series is one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Coins like the 1974 no-mint mark nickel help fill important holes in year-by-year collections. Collectors also enjoy comparing coins from different conditions. A very fine example highlights the beauty of the original design while showing a little honest circulation. The edges of the coin remain well defined in very fine condition. The lettering around the rim retains strong shape, confirming that the coin has not been overly worn. Some very fine examples display light contact marks from circulation. These marks are normal and do not reduce the appeal of a naturally aged coin. The fields around Jefferson's portrait on the obverse remain smooth, while the cheek and jaw show slight flattening, characteristic of the VF grade. On the reverse, the Monticello building roofline remains intact. Even when the steps show wear, the overall architectural structure is still strong and visible. Collectors enjoy studying Philadelphia coins from the 1970s because they provide consistent striking quality. The lack of a mint mark is both historically accurate and visually distinctive. While the 1974 nickel is not rare, high-quality examples with strong detail and natural color remain attractive to collectors and coin enthusiasts. Very fine condition coins often come from old coin jars, inherited collections, or bankrolls saved long ago. Discovering one today offers a pleasant surprise for collectors. The natural toning on older nickels can add visual character. Shades of light silver, charcoal gray, or warm blue hues sometimes appear on well-kept examples. For your YouTube video, showing close-up shots of the obverse and reverse will help viewers appreciate the sharp features and clear inscriptions of a very fine 1974 nickel. Describing how to identify the grade, strike quality, and wear pattern will also engage your audience and help beginners understand what makes this coin appealing. Coins like this are perfect for educational content because they combine history, art, and numismatics in one small piece of metal. When presenting the coin, highlight the structure of Monticello, the detail in Jefferson's profile, and the distinctive absence of the mint mark. This type of content keeps viewers excited about everyday coins that hold real historical significance, even if they are common in number. As you finish your video, remind viewers that coin collecting is not only about rare pieces. Sometimes, coins from regular circulation offer the best stories and learning opportunities. A 1974 Monticello 5-cent coin in very fine condition captures the beauty of American minting, the charm of natural color, and the character of decades of honest use, making it an excellent feature for your channel. Next up, the 1963 United States of America Monticello 5-cent coin is a classic Jefferson nickel from the Philadelphia Mint, and today we're taking a deep look at this coin in very good condition. This video will explore its history, design, condition, and value to help collectors understand what makes it special. The 1963 nickel comes from an era just before major changes in U.S. coinage. As a Philadelphia strike, it carries no mint mark, making its blank mint mark area an important identifying detail. On the obverse, the portrait of Thomas Jefferson faces left, and in very good condition, the wear is visible but the main features are still present. You can clearly recognize Jefferson's profile, though fine details are worn smooth. The inscription "In God We Trust" along the left rim remains readable, although some letters may appear slightly weaker due to circulation wear. To the right of Jefferson, the word "Liberty" and the year 1963 are visible, though not as sharp as higher-grade coins. In very good condition, the rim stays mostly intact with mild flattening. The reverse features the iconic Monticello building, Jefferson's home, centered beautifully even in this well-used grade. The dome, outline of the structure, and basic architecture are still visible. In very good condition, the steps on Monticello are usually worn flat. This is typical and expected, and does not reduce the general collectability for this grade. The words "Monticello, 5 cents," and "United States of America" around the reverse remain readable, though wear may make the lettering appear smoother than usual. The coin is made from the traditional copper-nickel alloy used in Jefferson nickels. Over time, this alloy develops a natural gray tone that collectors find appealing. In very good condition, the coin's color often shows medium wear with darker patches, giving it a natural circulated appearance that tells a long-term story of use. Many collectors appreciate the 1963 nickel because it comes from the early 1960s, right before the major coin shortages and changes that began in 1964. It represents the last years of a stable mintage era. The 1963 Philadelphia nickel had a large production run, but finding reasonably attractive circulated examples today still interests collectors, especially those building date and mint sets. Very good condition is ideal for new collectors. It shows clear signs of age but still holds the complete design, making it understandable and enjoyable for beginners. The edges of the coin may show some flattening, but overall, the round shape and thickness remain solid. This helps maintain the coin's structural appeal despite circulation. Coins in very good condition sometimes have minor scratches, tiny dents, or contact marks. These are acceptable and normal for well-circulated coins like the 1963 nickel. The obverse fields, the flat background areas, may appear dull or uneven from wear, but Jefferson's silhouette remains easily recognizable, which is key for this grade. On the reverse, Monticello may appear soft or blurred in areas, especially the columns and steps, but its overall shape and roofline remain clear. Collectors categorize this grade as a balanced mix between heavy wear and preserved detail. It is a true circulated grade, but not excessively worn. The coin has been handled in everyday transactions, perhaps passing through countless hands, stores, pockets, and cash registers across America in the 1960s, 70s, and beyond. This history adds character to the coin, and many collectors enjoy imagining where their older nickels have traveled over the decades. When filming your YouTube video, close-up shots of both sides will help viewers see how a very good condition 1963 nickel truly looks compared to higher grades. You can highlight the worn hair detail on Jefferson, the soft lettering, and the flattened Monticello steps to educate viewers on grading. Mentioning the absence of a mint mark is important because it confirms the Philadelphia origin. This detail is especially useful for collectors new to identifying mint locations. Although the coin is not rare, collectors still value it as part of the long-running Jefferson Nickel series, which is one of the most popular and affordable U.S. coin collections. The natural toning that develops on older nickels gives every coin a unique character. Some will show light silver-gray surfaces, while others may have deeper brownish or darker gray tones. Very good condition nickels like the 1963 example are often found in old savings jars, inherited collections, or coin rolls saved decades ago by families. This coin is perfect for teaching viewers about circulation grades and helping them identify the differences between good, very good, fine, and higher levels of preservation. Your video can also explain how collectors evaluate wear patterns, especially on areas like Jefferson's cheek, jawline, hair, and the Monticello building. As the video progresses, you can remind viewers that even circulated coins hold historical value, offering a connection to the past that newer coins can't match. The 1963 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in very good condition might not be a rare treasure, but it remains a respected collectible that represents the craftsmanship and history of mid-century American coinage. This coin reminds collectors that each piece, no matter its grade, tells a story of American everyday life, commerce, and history. It continues to be an enjoyable and important addition to many collections. Next up, the 1972 United States Monticello 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is a classic example of American coinage, and today we'll explore it in very good condition. This video will dive deep into its history, design, grading, and collectability. This 1972 nickel was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is confirmed by the absence of a mint mark on the obverse. Collectors often look for this blank area as an identifying feature. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's profile faces left, and in very good condition, the main design is preserved even with evident wear from circulation. Jefferson's portrait remains clear and recognizable. The inscription, "In God We Trust," is located to the left of Jefferson and remains legible, although some letters may appear slightly soft due to wear over decades of handling. On the right side of the coin, the word "Liberty" and the date, 1972, are still readable, though the edges of the numerals and letters may be slightly rounded. This is typical for coins in very good circulated condition. The rim of the coin remains intact, although it shows minor flattening, which is normal for a coin that has been in circulation for decades. The reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, centered with a sense of symmetry and elegance. The overall shape of the building remains distinguishable even in very good condition. While the finer details of the dome and columns are worn, the general architecture of Monticello is easily identified, allowing collectors to appreciate the design despite wear. The inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America remain readable around the reverse edge, though slightly softened from circulation. The nickel is made of the copper-nickel alloy that has a natural grayish tone, which can show slight darkening or toning in circulated coins, adding to its character. Collectors value 1972 nickels because they represent a transitional era before the major coinage changes of the mid-1970s, making them historically significant. In very good condition, the coin shows consistent wear across high points, such as Jefferson's hair and cheek, while lower relief areas like the rim remain more intact. Minor scratches, contact marks, and small dents are common on coins of this age and grade. These imperfections do not detract from its value for collectors seeking circulated coins. The obverse fields are not as smooth or reflective as uncirculated coins, showing a matte, slightly worn surface that indicates years of handling. The reverse fields also exhibit wear, particularly around the steps and roof of Monticello, but the coin maintains an overall pleasing aesthetic. Edges may show flattening, but the circular shape remains strong, reflecting the durability of mid-20th century coinage. The 1972 nickel in very good condition is ideal for beginners who want to build a Jefferson nickel collection without paying for higher-grade coins. Collectors often seek out Philadelphia issues without a mint mark to complete date and mint series, and this coin fits perfectly in such sets. The natural toning of older nickels adds uniqueness to each coin. Some may show darker gray surfaces, while others carry subtle silver highlights, making each example distinctive. Very good condition coins like this one tell a story of daily commerce, having circulated through countless hands, cash registers, and wallets over decades. Highlighting this coin in a video helps viewers learn how to identify and grade circulated coins, distinguishing between very good, fine, and higher grades. The worn areas on Jefferson's hair, cheek, and the smoothening of Monticello's steps illustrate the effect of circulation over decades. Collectors often appreciate the historical aspect, imagining where the coin has traveled since 1972 and what transactions it may have participated in. For educational purposes, close-up shots of the obverse and reverse can show viewers how wear affects specific areas and how to recognize mint marks, or the lack thereof. Even though the 1972 nickel is not rare, it holds significance for collectors assembling date and mint collections and is an affordable way to learn about coin grading. The coin's design, with Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, continues to captivate collectors for its simplicity, history, and connection to American heritage. Coins in very good condition retain enough detail to be educational while still showing signs of age and handling, making them perfect teaching tools. The absence of a mint mark confirms its Philadelphia origin, an important point for collectors focusing on location-based collections. Collectors appreciate the balance of wear and preserved detail, which is typical of the very good grade, giving insight into how coins age over time. This coin serves as a representation of everyday American life in the 1970s, having passed through countless transactions while retaining its collectible value. For collectors interested in coin history, the 1972 Monticello nickel demonstrates how circulated coins can still hold aesthetic appeal and educational importance. The subtle toning and natural wear on the coin add character, telling a story that uncirculated coins cannot provide. Even in very good condition, the coin holds intrinsic value as part of the Jefferson Nickel series, one of the most popular series in U.S. coin collecting. In summary, the 1972 Philadelphia Monticello 5-cent coin in very good condition combines history, design, and collectible interest, making it an ideal choice for collectors at any level. Next up, the 1969 United States Monticello 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson Nickel, is a classic piece of American coinage, and today we'll explore it in very good condition. This video will guide you through its history, design, grading, and collectability. This 1969 nickel was minted at the San Francisco Mint, indicated by the small S mint mark on the reverse. The mint mark is a key detail collectors look for when identifying and cataloging coins. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's profile faces left, showcasing the familiar design that has been used since 1938. In very good condition, Jefferson's portrait remains clear and recognizable, though some high points show wear. The inscription, "In God We Trust," is visible to the left of Jefferson, maintaining legibility despite the coin having circulated for decades. The right side of the obverse shows the word "Liberty" and the date, 1969. The letters and numerals are still distinct, although slightly softened at the edges due to handling. The rim remains intact, showing only minor flattening from years of circulation. This is typical for coins in very good condition. The reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, centered and identifiable even with wear from circulation. The general structure remains distinct. Although the fine details of Monticello's columns and roof may be worn, the main architectural features are still visible, offering collectors a clear sense of the building's design. Inscriptions such as "Monticello, 5 cents," and "United States of America" remain readable, though slightly softened at the edges. The nickel is made of a copper-nickel alloy that naturally tones over time. A very good coin like this one often shows subtle gray and silver highlights from decades of circulation. The 1969 Jefferson nickel holds historical significance, representing mid-20th century American coinage before the major changes of the 1970s. Wear is consistent across the coin, with high points such as Jefferson's cheek, hair, and the steps of Monticello showing the most evident smoothing. Minor scratches, contact marks, and small dents are common on coins of this age, adding character but not significantly reducing its collectible value. The obverse fields show a matte finish, with less shine than uncirculated coins, indicating long-term circulation and handling. The reverse fields also have a soft texture, reflecting the natural wear of a coin in very good condition over decades. Edges may show some flattening, but the coin maintains its circular shape, a testament to the durability of mid-century U.S. coinage. This 1969 San Francisco nickel is ideal for collectors seeking circulated coins to complete a Jefferson nickel series without paying for higher grades. Collectors often seek San Francisco issues to add to their mint-specific collections, making this coin a valuable component for completing such sets. Natural toning of older nickels adds uniqueness. This coin may feature subtle gray and silver highlights that distinguish it from others. Circulated coins like this one tell a story of daily life, having passed through countless hands, cash registers, and wallets over decades. Close-up examination reveals the effect of wear on Jefferson's hair, cheek, and Monticello's roof, providing a practical example of coin grading in very good condition. Collectors and educators alike value coins like this for demonstrating the differences between very good, fine, and higher-grade coins. Despite the wear, this 1969 nickel maintains enough detail to offer historical and educational value to collectors of all experience levels. The coin's copper-nickel composition gives it a solid feel and durability, allowing it to survive decades of circulation with minimal structural damage. Its modest wear and toning add charm and character, giving insight into the coin's history and usage over time. The Jefferson Nickel series, with Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, continues to attract collectors for its simplicity, historical significance, and aesthetic appeal. Coins in very good condition like this one provide an opportunity to learn about circulation patterns, design durability, and long-term handling effects. The San Francisco mint mark makes this coin particularly interesting for those focusing on mint-specific collections or seeking to complete comprehensive date and mint sets. Where patterns on the coin highlight the high points, while the rims and lower relief areas remain relatively intact, illustrating the effects of circulation. The 1969 S nickel in very good condition balances history, design, and collectible appeal, making it suitable for both beginners and seasoned collectors. Collectors can appreciate the story behind the coin, imagining the hands it has passed through since 1969 and the countless transactions it has participated in. The subtle toning and gentle wear lend the coin character, creating a tangible connection to American history that uncirculated coins cannot provide. Even in circulated condition, this coin remains a key piece for Jefferson nickel collectors and anyone interested in mid-20th century U.S. coinage. In summary, the 1969 Monticello 5 cents coin, with its San Francisco mint mark and very good condition, combines history, design, and collectible interest, making it a valuable addition to any coin collection.